Hello everyone, today I'm going to be making a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set prediction video on Eternity Code. For this video, I'm going to be making predictions on what cards that might be in the set, although for Yu-Gi-Oh's case, I'm only mostly going to be predicting what cards are going to be appearing in the booster sets that actually appeared in the anime, because it's really hard to predict actual cards that are outside the anime, and it's usually really hard when to predict if Konami's going to be printing more archetype support from outside anime cards or not. Usually they do like 3 booster sets of support, and then they just stop supporting it altogether, and then there's just no support of it, usually, like Infernoids. I'm still waiting for more Infernoid support. Or Metaphys, if there's still that one. But other than that, I'm just gonna get started. First off, we already know about the arrival Cybers and the cover card being Access Code Talker and other Cybers support that Playmaker use. But other than that, there are some missing at Ignister support, like the level 8 monsters. And of course, we got the draw spell for the Ignister cards, and then probably 8 more eye pun cards, of course. But other than that, there aren't much Cybers cards, at least to support, considering that Playmaker only dueled only once during Season 3, and I pretty much already showed a majority of his support beforehand, so I don't really see much other Cybers support, or at least generic Cybers. And then for other Cybers support, or at least other Cybers archetypes, because Konami has the tendency to put, for some reason, mid-season archetypes, well, mid-series archetypes like Arcana Force, Mech Lords, and Tech Genius into the last booster set of their series. For some reason, they like to do that. So I think if they're going to do that again, they might make Hydra Drives and Armagus Legia. I think they're going to put those 2 archetypes in the booster set as well. And if they don't like to overwhelm with a bunch of Cybers archetypes, there is a chance that Sun Avalons will be in it. And I do hope those archetypes are being printed. Although, at least I prefer having all 6 Ignis archetypes being printed, but oh well. Nothing, not everything's going to happen, but I do hope Armagus Legior is getting printed, and Sun Avalon, and hopefully Hydra Drive too, just to have some Link 5s. And for Revolver's support, or Rockets, we might actually get cards like Barrel Half Replace, which I do hope that actually gets printed, because that is actually pretty helpful, especially when you're playing Quad Barrel Dragon. And probably also those extra draw spells that Revolver tends to have. And maybe a barrel load ritual monster along with the ritual spell. And why I say ritual monster is because every Yu-Gi-Oh series has the trend of, if the protagonist can do it, then the rival can do the same thing as well, usually. So since our protagonist Playmaker has a ritual monster, Revolver should also have a ritual monster too, and that's just the trend of every other Yu-Gi-Oh series before them. If they have a evolved version of their ace monster, then the rival will too. So, and since Playmaker has a ritual, Revolver might also have a ritual, even if it wasn't shown in the anime due to probably lack of time. I can hope for a ritual monster, okay? Although, with the exception of ultimate summons, which is usually the ultimate form of their main ace monster, so no barrel load Link 5. But other than that, I do see a chance for a barrel load ritual. But speaking of, I think Salamangreats might actually get some support. I could see cards like the equip spell Salamangreat Carnel, I believe it was, the equip spell that decreases your opponent's attack by the battling monster's attack by 800, which is probably going to be comboed with Chimera, and probably Burning Draw, because Burning Draw is turned into a card somehow. And then probably also the Salamangreat that lets you exceed summon in the battle phase. And then for Blue Maiden support, the new Marincess Link 4, and probably other cards that she used in her final duel. And speaking of her final duel, which was a tag duel with her brother, he has a new Ting Tangle card that allows him to do flip up one of his monsters, and I believe it's a quick effect too. So I think that some Ting Tangles will probably be in it too. And I almost forgot about one more character, which is Roboppy, and I think that should be the last of them. I think there will be Roboppy appliancer support as well, probably just for Pack Pillar, but I don't really see people playing them. There's also a few Gilkey cards like the Power Ogre. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it, at least for the anime. Cards that were shown in the anime that could show up in the booster set.